Several kids in the Madison area taking advantage of the fresh snow, something kids always look forward to in the winter. Of course, a snow day, and there were more than 90 school cancellations and delays today, including the Madison School District.
And that is very different from what we saw last week. Friday's storm did not close schools. So what goes into those decisions? Will Keneally reports.
Well, it depends storm to storm, but the decision largely comes down to safety. This is not only for parents and buses that have to drive in it, but also making sure that the walking paths will be clear in time for school.
The safety of our commute to school with road conditions, it's really about that.
While the city of Madison may set a specific snowfall target for when they decide to plow all the streets, it's a different calculation for MMSD.
We often get the question, well, what amount of snow? There's really no minimum amount. I mean, we could have icy conditions that could close schools. It's really more about the safety of our students, our staff, and our families.
It's a decision made on a storm-by-storm basis. For instance, last week's storm did not close schools, but today's did.
It's a weather team that consists of several different disciplines across the school district who begin to work maybe even a few days in advance of an expected weather event.
And the district also receives input from other Madison stakeholders.
The City of Madison Police Department are always a good partner in providing us additional information on what's happening in our roads. And then we also consult with all of our surrounding school districts.
That includes sharing information between the districts. And for Madison, closing schools does not just impact the school day, but MSCR programs as well. And that's about making sure that kids can remain safe while walking around the buildings.
What we consider is the condition of walking routes to school buildings. Many of our students walk to school, and so we want to make sure that they get to the buildings safely.
And Lamont says that the decision largely comes down to each individual school district. There's no statewide guidance, and that allows districts themselves to best determine the specific needs to keep the commute safe.